guys? Welcome to another Business While Black. I am Ellis Dudley, and I'm Dudley, do right?
Hey, I am Perry, and me.
Yeah, we know Perry, and we got a special guest today. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Erica Plunkett, and I reside in Oklahoma City.
Cool. Oklahoma in the house. Good old Oklahoma on this side, Chicago on this side. So we thought it was important to bring on a special guest. It's usually the guys on here talking, right? You're talking about business while black, but while being a black man is a little bit different than I think, a woman's perspective. So it's good to have a woman's perspective, business while black. Now, Erica, we were talking a little bit before, like our conversation. Tell us a little bit about what you do, what you specialize in.
I specialize in insurance.
Okay.
I just opened up my business as a consulting business. So my business name is Evolving Business Consulting.
Let's go. We need it.
And I do everything. So if it comes to administrative services, I do that because I have experience in that. Bookkeeping is important because a lot of businesses don't keep up with their finances, and to make sure they get the maximum results or, benefits that they need to be a LLC or whatever kind of business you choose.
Now talk about that a little bit. Like a lot of black people that I've experienced, they just like, I want to be in business. I want to make a lot of money. What is record keeping, and like how important is that? Because I found myself having to train our people on what it is, because they're like, I'm not paying you $150 a month or $200 a month. I don't need this. And then come tax time, they're like, oh, I don't know how much.
They're looking for a deal. It ain't about the deal. The thing is, I think more people are coming into the awakening now, but it's just very important to invest in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, then you're not going to the next level. So you have to spend that investment. It's either that or take a business class, right?
Yeah. Because we got a lot of people that do that. They be like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be in business. And then they're like, okay, I have to learn accounting, and then I have to learn tax. Because they didn't go to school for this stuff. So they have this steep learning curve, but the mentality, they haven't been around business-minded people, right? So the mentality is like, I can do this all on my own and get started on my own without trusting people, because people are shady. People stab you, you never know, right? But the thing I love about accounting and numbers, it is what you see. It's exactly what you see. I can show you.
And budgeting.
Exactly. I can show you the true value through numbers, right? So I can't really get away, with anything, because my accounting firm goes parallel with your success of your business, right? So, just that's why I want to kind of hit on that a little bit. And maybe you have a little bit more to share about that, but just that financial literacy piece on, us as Black people needing accounting and needing professionals to come in, as, accountants or tax preparers, and we hire them on to scale our business. So we're not busy worrying about, what a tax code is or this and that. So
I know one of our points on previous episodes is that, as business owners and even first-time business owners, we try to learn and do things ourselves. And, that takes time away from actually our craft. So sometimes you have to learn where to pull your reins at. And I think, hiring a bookkeeping is always a great thing. But I mean, even learning it as you go, if you're a small business, that's fine. But do you want to scale your business, or do you want to, do you want to practice learning?
Exactly. And a lot of people don't know that just having a business is like, oh, I'm not going to go work for Joe Smo, tell me all this stuff I don't want to do. But, starting your own business, you got all the jobs you got to do yourself. The marketing, you got to do, the technician work. You got to, freaking think about new stuff, be the entrepreneur, be the pusher, be the goer.
But the key is, when you're a business owner, you have to know when to outsource.
Yep.
If you're not good at something, just outsource. And there's so many people out here who focus on that specialty that you're not good at. It's okay to spend that extra money to have somebody outsource it, because that's less time you got to spend taken away from your business if you don't know how to do it. And it's okay if you don't know how to do it. Just hire somebody who does, so you don't take too much time into learning that skill that you don't have.
Now, this might be a super difficult question and something I ask myself when I deal with clients and like talk to myself, how can I be better? Like when you do outsource and make that decision as a business owner to outsource, how do you vet somebody's professionalism? How do you kind of know that you won't get ripped off? How do you kind of go through it yourself? Like being, now that you're on the other side, but before that, and even still now, you probably still outsource some things you don't want to do yourself. How do you go about vetting the right people,
Really, you got to start those interpersonal relationships who are in your inner circle. Because if you have family members who want their taxes done, have them leave you a review on your website so you can build those stars. So when you start, going on Upwork or Fiverr or whatever, you do have those reviews of those people that you work for. And it's not so much of a gamble where they can build that trust.
Yeah. So that's super important. For me, I've been putting something in my hair. But yeah, I don't care. But yeah, I've been putting stuff on Facebook. People have been, leaving me nice comments and stuff. I'll copy it and then I'll paste it to my LinkedIn page or whatever. Very old and I guess generic, very, old of myself. But I make it be known like, this is what I do. And it actually works for people. I think that's what people look for. And when you order stuff on Amazon, right? You're not going to order nothing but no reviews. You're going to look at the reviews.
I think that's the first thing. First thing some people look at is, do this person have reviews? And even when my sister started a massage business, and her thing was, hey, come put my review up, or not. She didn't tell me, but she was like, "Can you do it?" And I was like, "Man,
help me out."
Yeah, it's
and make sure they do it.
yeah.
Right.
So Erica, just to give you a little background, I know, you probably been watching our channel and stuff, but it's just, my passion is to awaken those people who really want to start businesses and get into business and really be about it, but they don't have that financial literacy piece, right? They didn't go to school for it and they're not around people like that have the same mindset. So it's really difficult to get unstuck. You're in this thing, you have all these dreams and these, aspirations and stuff you want to do, but you can't see yourself bringing it to existence. You don't really know how to receive cash or sell something and receive it. Like, can you kind of describe like how you figured out like how you package your value, like your service, and then how you would deliver it to, like, how long did that take you to do? It took me like freaking months. I'll be honest with you.
Because I was always one of those people where I just never knew what I wanted to do. So I always did something to try to figure it out. I've always had the ambition, but I never had like a focus on what I wanted to do. So that's why I chose consulting, because I'm always helping people, but I ain't never got paid for it. So I was like, okay, if I'm always helping people, how can I profit off of this, right? So I went to business school, but I did business administration because I didn't know if I wanted to do finance. I didn't know if I wanted to do marketing, so I did a general degree.
Gotcha.
So just really helping people. You really the key is knowing what you love. If you know how to cook, then do a cookbook. If you are a tinkerer, then do a mobile mechanic service. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't take something that you love and use it.
Exactly. And that's the thing. People are trying to figure out themselves and find their purpose, right? But their purpose is already there. They're not fit into the.
You don't have to recreate the wheel.
That'd be me. I'll be all over the damn place.
You do not have to recreate the wheel. Just there's so much money in the world for everybody.
Yes.
So just pick something and take your piece of the pie, and it's gonna go from there.
And just imagine how fun it is to like pick something, have a go at it, and you'll be surprised. All these books I read about these millionaires and Jeff Bezos talking about how fun it is to fail. Right? Literally, how fun it is to fail. So many people sit back and they're like, oh, well, I won't do this because I'm just not ready yet.
But
I
the
need
key
to feel
question
like,
is, are you scared to fail?
yeah. I mean,
If
just
you
the
are
fear.
not scared to fail, it's just like riding a bike or riding a skateboard. You know you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give
Eventually.
up because you fail?
Yeah. So you got a lot of people who don't, necessarily
Or
get
get some knee
started.
pads, which is
Right.
like, you
Just
have
make the
those.
fall better, right?
Yeah, I think that's what the safety mechanisms is. Once you fall, you learn where you fall from. And I
Yeah.
think it's the point of taking that chance, and then you put in those safety mechanisms in your business that keeps propelling you forward to continue to get back on that skateboard and go forward. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. For those people who are watching this who didn't go get a degree like, us, and we didn't go to college or anything, the best school for you is to go out and fail. The best school. That's the best school to go out and do. But if you sit back and you don't do, you're going to be in the same place year
But
after year, day
do
after day.
not attempt to fail. Attempt to try.
No.
Attempt to win.
You guys get what I'm saying. Don't go out there and be like, I'm trying to fail, but have a relentless, like, I'm going to do this. If I don't do this, I mean, like, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen in my life if I don't get started. And if I don't stay consistent, I won't finish it.
Exactly.
That's
the key.
So the thing about it is starting somewhere and being consistent about it and being like, okay, that didn't work out. I fell on my ass that time. I'm going to write this down. I'm not going to fall on my ass because it's something right there to trip me, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that's about, about like just being in business for yourself. You're not going to know everything, right? And it's good to reach out to people to help you, but you're going to have people who try to take advantage of you. That's just going to happen. You're not going to avoid it. It's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Literally, it's going to happen. And I've learned in my lifetime that these people, like you get a job or something, you like, I hate this person at the job. I'm going to go to a different job. I'm going to quit, right? And you get another job. And then what happens? The same type of person comes around. Same thing. So it's challenging you. You have to learn how to maneuver and deal with certain type of people. That's the name of the game.
I mean, at that point, it's probably not the person, but
yeah,
it's probably not the person. So yeah, man. Thank you again, Erica. This was wonderful.
Yeah, really.
We'll have to have you on again sometime.
I'm a big mouth. So if there's anything that you wanted to say or get out there to the general public, we're gonna drop our handles at the end of the thing. But if there's anything you want to drop, go ahead. I'm a super informal guy. So
my name is Erica L. Plunkett on Facebook. Evolving Queen 85 on Instagram.
What about that website? You got that website coming yet?
I'm building it right now.
Okay, all right. We gonna check on that, Erica, because that's what I started out with. That's exactly what I started out with. I started out Facebook, Instagram, all social media sites, and then I started doing Sunday Fun Days where I do lives, and then I would direct people to my Instagram, Facebook, all these tags, whatever. But what I found is when I created my website, I just directed everybody to my website. Yeah. And on my website, they can get to everything. They get to know what I'm about, how I look, Right. Like what I'm about, like what is my mission, what is my goal. So hit me up at Dudley Accounting Services is my website, DudleyAccountingServices.com with an S. To check out what I do. I love real estate. I love small business organizations. I love sharing what I know. Being genuinely interested is where I'm at in life, right? Being genuinely interested in people to learn enough to react, know how to react, not necessarily judge people who are less fortunate than me, or people who are more fortunate than me, knowing how to move, because I'm 30 going on 50.
People don't understand knowledge is free, even though, if you just read, that's the key. And just sharing it with the people that don't have access to the information or too lazy. It's our job to do our due diligence to just spread the knowledge. It's free. Knowledge is free. Mm-hmm. So as long as you spread the word and do what you love to do, the sky's the limit if you believe in yourself.
We get on here to actually give knowledge, but we don't want to give everything. But I mean, just to inspire someone to go out and do rather than go out and, you know, because I think one thing in business, people they want to feel like someone is giving them the information. If they don't feel that they're getting the information that they need, that's what stops a lot of people from their dreams. And of course, no one is going to just, you know, pop up on your phone and tell you what you need to do. You have to go look for it.
Yeah.
Of course, the information is out there, and we're out there. And you can find us every Thursday. Perry and Ellis presents Business While Black. You can find me at Williams at Badu Tax Services. You can find Ellis at
DudleyAccountingServices.com. And
you will be seeing Evolving Queen on
yeah,
Instagram.
and you'll be seeing Erica. Erica, I hope you can join us again. It was good having you.
Of course.
Here.
Just let me know.
I know this was like you know, just like whatever, you know, you weren't prepared or anything. But we're that type of crew. We're that type of people that really get, you know, information out there, because information is there for the taking. It's just people are programmed in so many different, like, man, it's crazy. It's opportunity for people who got it, right, to take advantage, because we do take advantage. I'm not gonna lie, we take advantage of those who don't know how to do something. Therefore, we add value, being that we know how to do it. They pay us for it. End of the game. So once you learn how to do stuff, you know, there's no manipulation on my part. If you know, you want to pay my prices, you want to pay our price. If you don't, like, you don't. Like, I don't feel bad about you, or I don't feel evil or anything. I don't know. Some people get like that. But business is business. We still got more to learn, right? But yeah. So thanks for tuning in for another Business While Black.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
We'll see you guys next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
All right. Peace.
All right.